Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Chevy Rose back in it one time for the one time. I know it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad to see y'all, glad to be seen, glad to be back. What's going on in the world today? Y'all know I'm coming to you early on this early Taco Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? No, but I'm just happy, man. I'm blessed to be woke, blessed to be up. Blessed to be upright. You know what I mean? It was the craziest thing. I woke up to a flat tire this morning. Like it's 90 degrees in the city right now, bro. It's 90. You hear me? It's 90 degrees in the city. And I was out there busting my ass. I walked outside. I say, but I thought I hit something last night too. Coming home last night, I was rolling. You know what I'm saying? Having a good night. I hear some doop. They doing a lot of construction on the freeway. So I'm just like, damn. I woke up this morning, my tire was flat. So I'm just blessed, I got the skill to do it. I don't have to wait 4 hours for AAA and shit like that. So I'm just blessed, you know what I'm saying? I know I got up, got it done, got that shit changed, you know what I'm saying? Take that bitch to the shop, get a new tire later on, whatever. But I can move around today. Might be on a donut for a little second. But it is what it is. Boy, I take it to the shop by the end of the day. It's 90. You hear me? I don't plan on doing too much today. But anyways, enough about my misfortune and miss shit this morning. What's going on with y'all, man? Today I want to get on some topics. Definitely want to, if you see at the bottom of the screen, we got the men's mental health recap. You know what I mean? You know, I want y'all to reach in the comments, and I want y'all to, especially the men, women can too, but especially the men. What did you learn this month? I got a little homework for y'all. Like, what did you learn this month? What was the thing that you learned about men's mental health, or did you feel like you had got better, learning more about it? I'll start first. For me and mental health this month, um, I was spreading it a lot. I was talking to a lot of guys about it, and it made me feel good. It made me feel good internally. It made me feel good to the point to where, like, when I talk to guys and guys say, I get that feedback and say, "Hey, Ken, man, I really love the fact that you speak on that. I really love the fact you ain't afraid to speak on that." When I get that feedback, I feel like I'm riding for my guys. So for me, it's just been more or less, I'm slowing down. Like, that's been the biggest thing for me. Just slowing down and really um taking in life, taking in the good and the bad, right? Pause. So it was just like taking in the good and the bad, um, learning how to deal with your frustration, learning how to deal with the issues. Like me, I'm a former crash out. Hey, my name's Ken. I'm a former crash out. Yeah, I'm a former crash out. So, like me, I like to tear shit up. I like to get upset. I like to make my presence felt, you know. But how many times you can keep banging your, they say if you bang your head up, you keep doing the same thing, expecting a different results. You're crazy. How many times I'm gonna keep banging my head up against the wall and expecting a different result? So, for me, like I had a lot of trying issues, especially with last week. I had a trying issue with a situation with my kids, peoples, and shit like that. So it was more or less like, so yeah, I could have went one way. I could have went one way, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I'd had my glasses, I'd have looked over my glasses. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's really me just taking the time and just like, it ain't that serious. Woosah, you know, deal with it better. Deal with it better, bro. Everything ain't about violence. Everything ain't about, you know, reacting. And I'm such a retaliator. Like boy, I'm gonna retaliate. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't always the best thing to do. Like that ain't always the best thing to do to say I'm gonna retaliate and do all that weird shit. That ain't always the best thing to do. So we just, for me again this month, recapping this month, I feel like I control my anger a lot better. I feel like um, you know, dealing with problems, dealing with situation problems. I'm doing that a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't get through adversity, you know, especially at my age, is you're gonna deal with it like a kid, right? You're gonna deal with it like a kid. You're gonna throw temper tantrums. You're gonna do all that weird shit. So we not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? We not doing all that at all. We're not doing all that. So when I said about my man's mental health, like, and I'm gonna continue to work on it, right? Because I don't need my blood pressure high because somebody noticed somebody. Because people play on your top. You know what I'm saying? People play on your top. And when they play on your top, that's when they play on your emotions. When they play on your emotions, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, so, to my young men out there, especially my young men in the workforce, to my young guys, my young black, white, Latino, whatever. Just go out to y'all, especially my minorities. Like, learn how to control your temper. Because when you go into these jobs and you go into these campuses, these jobs, these careers that you guys have, they know your trauma. They know where you come from. So they know how to play on you. So control your temper, bro. Show them that you can be the bigger person. Now, I'm not saying turn the cheek every time, but pick and choose your battles just a little bit better. Because what happens is you have every right to, when they pick with you, you do have every right to snap. But when you snap, you do it so emotionally and so uncontrollably emotional. So you don't need that. You don't need that, because what it does is it's I told you he was gonna act like that. I told you he was gonna do that. So that's why I say don't control your temper. If you need to go somewhere woo side, if you need like I said, it's nothing wrong with having a counselor. There's nothing wrong with going to see a therapist. There's nothing wrong with having somebody that you can bounce ideas off. But try to, and while you're doing that, try to find better ways and better words to explain how you feel, because I know that's a roadblock for black men. Is the reason we spaz out so bad is we never been taught to actually explain how we feel. Like, it comes out in emotion, it comes out in raw, because that's all we do. It's a big ass temper tantrum. And the older you are, the bigger you are, the stronger you are, the bigger the temper tantrum. So try to find ways and words. And that's why you need to read a book. Even if you do audio book, find the ways and words to explain your emotions. Even with your girl. You know what I'm saying? We get caught up in arguments because we don't know how to explain ourselves. And some of us feel like we ain't gotta explain. But if that's the woman you respect, just the job you respect, you're gonna explain. So just try to explain and learn better. You know what I mean? Try to learn better how to put your words out better instead of reacting so emotionally. Because again, you have girls, you have women that play on your top. They play on your top. I mean, I know guys do it too, so I'm not saying it's a one-way street. I know guys do it too. So if the women listening, you ain't got no vocab, man, read, pick up a book, man. I'm telling you, get off them computers, pick up a book. It's ironic because I'm on a Mac, but no, seriously, man, read. I've been reading lately. I've been getting my book reading in, you know, and it helps slows things down for me because I'm so used to go. I'm so used to go. Everything is go. Everything is time based, man. So take your time and just read, man. Try to read. Try to have that. You owe yourself that, right? You got 24 hours in a day. You owe yourself at least 30 minutes of quiet and peace. I know you can't get it every day. A lot of us got a lot going on. A lot of us work 2 or 3 jobs, got 2 or 3 kids. So, and there's no shade. Try to get yourself 20, 30 minutes to just quiet. Me, I try to get mine in the morning. I have to be at work at a certain time in the morning. I have to work at like 4 or 5 in the morning. So I try to just, um, I take 15 minutes out in that morning. I try to take 15 minutes of quiet. Sometimes I fall back to sleep, but I attempt to get that 15 minutes of just silence. I just like, the older I get, the more I like silence, right? The older I get, the more I like peace, right? You know, you start to appreciate the peace. You start to appreciate it. You know what I mean? You start to appreciate y'all. You see a boy in the you see a boy, get the push-ups there. I had to, get bulky. I gotta lose the stomach. I gotta lose the papa gut. You know what I'm saying? Dad bod almost over with though. But no, for real though, you gotta you gotta you gotta do better with spreading shit emotionally though. But I'm gonna switch it on to a lighter topic. You know, lighter topic. What my, you know, we all think Brian going, man. Is Brian going to go to state? Is LeBron going to go to state? Is he leaving LA? I think he come to Cleveland. To be honest with you, I think he come to the city. To be honest, I think he's going to the city. Um, this could be a real thing. I don't know. This could be a real thing. Like I said, I don't know. My bad, yo. I'll be acting like I'll be forgetting some shit sometimes. Mm-mm-mm. But I think it could be a real thing. Brian to Brian to Golden State. I mean, because if they trade Jimmy for get and get AD, right? They trade Jimmy, get AD, sign LeBron. I mean, I don't unsee it. I just don't unsee it. I don't know why my pictures ain't pulling up. Mm-mm-mm. My bad. I'll call a little bit of a brain freeze. So, like I said, what y'all think about this though? You know what I mean? What y'all think about that? I don't know how that looks, right? Like, how does that look? Hold on, wait, real quick. Look at him, that in a jersey. That's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work, bro. I don't know. And then it seemed like they'd get older too. So now the reason I'm doing peace because people keep striking me, yo, lame man, nigga. Y'all keep striking me, yo, whole ass nigga. Can't let that nigga get on, but it's cool. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I feel like this would be the old All Star again. I think this look like when Charles Barkley went back to the Rockets with was an old ass Clyde Drexler and old Hakeem Olajuwon. I don't I don't know if I love this. I feel like they'll win in the West. I just don't feel like it'll be championship based. And I feel like too, they regular season they probably gonna rest a lot and then try to make a run because that's how that's how LeBron teams work. We gonna float between the one and the 3 seed, and then if then we gonna coast through the regular season. And then, but see, in the West is hard though. In the West is so stacked. Like I don't. The West is stacked. I feel like this is what I say. I say the same thing about Giannis that I say about um LeBron. I feel like if you want to win, you stay in the East. I feel like if you want to win, stay in the East. I feel like because if you don't and you going to that West Coast, I don't see it working for you. Like I don't see it working for you. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I just don't see it. You know what I mean? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I don't see because I feel like he just had to go so hard. He would have to go so hard, you know, in the East. You know what I mean? He had to go so hard. So like what I said with Giannis, I feel like even with Giannis, I feel like if Giannis would have went to the West, his shit probably would have ended right there because the West is just so hard. Unless he went to a team like let's because truth be told, I feel like him and Ant Man could have made it. You put Ant Man over there if they could keep a Rudy Gobert over there. That's a big squad that'll get to it. Pause. But I feel like if LeBron really truly want to win, you stay in the East. The East is wide open. The Knicks already said they're not doing the second April. They're not fucking with the second April. So that means somebody's gonna go. I feel like you come to the East, you come to the Cavs. I give up Mobley. I give up Mobley. Probably don't have to. I give up Mobley. I'm gonna go on record and saying it. I give up Mobley. I'll go on record and saying it. You feel me? Because I just feel like at the end of the day, we done had about 5-6 years with this guy. I feel like so like all right. So boom. I know I'm jumping subject. All right. So boom. Would you guys do a Mobley straight up for Jaylen Brown Boston? Me, I'm doing it because I mean I know that makes us a little bit smaller. At the same time, if I can keep see my thing is if I can keep Jared Allen, I'm doing it. The thing is the Lakers want Jared Allen. So if we can get Jared Allen in the trade and try to sign LeBron and bring Brian over here for Jared Allen and keep Mobley, okay, I'm running with that. But if we get Jalen, we lose out on LeBron and we can get a Jalen Brown, I'm giving them Mobley for that. Because our team ain't got no identity. Our team needs some heart. I feel like Jalen Brown is going to bring heart to the team. I feel like he's going to bring defense. I believe he's going to bring a different type of work ethic, and he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. He's going to have a chip on his shoulder once Boston trade because Boston clearly made their pick. If I'm not mistaken, Jalen Brown was there before Jason Tatum, so they clearly made their pick. You know what I mean? Clearly made their pick. You know what I mean? So I'm doing it. I'm doing Mobley for Jalen Brown. I'm just doing Mobley for Jalen Brown. I feel like it'll be a good trade for Mobley because Mobley be with a franchise that's going to show him, that's going to teach him a few things. So I definitely feel like um, Mobley for Jalen Brown is a good pickup. I feel. My bad for the technical difficulties, but yeah, I feel that's how I feel. I feel this. So I put up this right here, this meme because I feel like Miami, they're definitely not done yet because I feel like with Bam going with this starting five over there, hey Milwaukee look fucking terrible. You see that starting five? Milwaukee look fucking terrible, bro. Milwaukee look fucking terrible. I'm sorry, Milwaukee look trash. Looking cool, bro. But no, I feel like Miami is a play-in team right now. Like y'all niggas a play-in team. I feel like they not who handling the rock over there? Oh boy, Mitchell. See, yeah, y'all need a point guard. Y'all need a bench. Yeah, I don't trust that squad. I really wanted Giannis to go to Boston, and I'm a Cleveland fan. I wanted Giannis to go to Boston. I think Giannis would have been dope in Boston. That would have been a scary. Giannis and Tatum. Ooh, that would have been scary. That would have been scary. Giannis and Tatum would have been scary because Giannis don't work. Giannis don't care about being in the inside. Tatum don't care about being on the outside. So that pick and roll, and they can both post up in it, man. And boy, Tatum gonna have a chip on his shoulder too because Tatum ain't gonna have. See, Tatum gonna have a chip on his shoulder because he's gonna have to be the man on the team, nigga. They picked you. It's the same when they chose Kobe over Shaq. Same as when they chose Kobe over Shaq. Kobe had to prove, and he had to show niggas like this is why y'all chose me, and he did. 1-3 with Shaq, 1-2 without. So you know how that go. You feel me? That's how that go. You know what I'm saying? We not done. But yeah, I mean the John Morant too. John Morant got traded to the Trailblazers. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. I'm like, wow. John Morant got traded to the Trailblazers. It's crazy. I I don't really care for the trade. Like I don't know. For some reason, the way they did him and what he did himself too, he just didn't take shit serious, bro. And Memphis, it's like they only gonna give you so many shots, right? Like they only gonna give you so many, you know. They're only gonna give you so many shots, and then you had three different incidents where it was like you had the two gun incidents, then you had the strip club incident, which I feel like the strip club incidents was some bullshit. The strip club incident was some bullshit because um the owner released it to TMZ to get paid. That was some corny ass shit. I felt like, but people do weird shit just to get online. So that was corny, if you ask me. Mm. So it is though. It is. It's bullshit because they put him close to Nike. They traded him to Oregon, put him close to Nike. Um, he'll be alright. So I was looking into this switching gears. I was looking into this Carmelo Anthony case. Um, it's so touchy, right? Like it's not touchy. I mean, from what I've seen, the footage I've seen, how things went down, I feel like he was defending himself. I mean, I don't see no other way of how. And then, but then the shit, the way it played out afterwards, where I would he get found guilty and they immediately ship him to the to right away to the prison, and come to find out, we hear that the young boy that I guess is supposed to be that got unalived was um his granddad is like the warden of the prison. So it's a lot of components that's going on. I'm just like, in 2026 we still deal with this. In 2026 we still deal with this. We still deal with this in America in 2026. Like, it's so much money in the world now. It's so much technology. It's so much things and resources, and certain things just don't go away. And you have to understand that it's being kept here for a reason. None of us was born to be racist. None of us was born to dislike another color. We was never born to do that. You was taught that. That was something that was taught. That was something that was inbred. Even if it wasn't even in a direct conversation, you heard your people say we're the racist shit, and you went along with it as a kid because you gonna always rock with your people's, correct? So it's so much different stories going on about this kid and who's supporting him, where he at, what he doing. I just hope he better come home from this, man. It's the internet is the internet is a real sick place, bro. Um, the internet is a real sick place, and it's just like people, ask me like, why haven't you did a story on this? Like, why you haven't talked about this? When y'all come to my page, I want my page to be of a relief, right? I want my page to be somewhere you can come chill, listen to me talk, smoke one, catch some game. So to I try to keep it light for the most part. I'm gonna be honest, I do. I really do. I try to keep it light because I can go in depth. For those who know me and personally know me, I can go in depth. I can get dark with it. With this internet, with this internet thing, it's a relief for me to get on these videos. It's therapeutic for me to get on these videos and talk to you guys. Whether if I got 0 followers or I got 100 followers in here watching my lives, I still I love when you guys come check in. But we are going to get more serious. We are going to deal with more topics. Like I said, this topic right here. I kept hearing so much about it, and it's like when I look into the stories, it's like, damn, in 2026, this shit's still going on. Bullying, racism, this shit's still going on. And then it's even worse because we're living in an era where you defend yourself, you can be looked at as the problem. You know what I'm saying? When you defend yourself, depending on how the narrative is spent, you can be the problem. And it's just like, I'm a problem for protecting myself, so I'm supposed to let somebody kill me, or sorry, unalive me. They hope they don't strike me for that. To try to unalive me, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's I hate this, man. I hate this, man. And I've seen Charles White speak on it, and him try to do a lot of things, help some things out, and then he flipped on the father. So I don't know what's going on with that. It's just with I'm sick of seeing this, man. This racism shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. We just not liking the motherfucker because he just a different color. But America done taught us the way of how they are. If we don't like it, we kill it. If we don't understand it, if we don't understand it, we get rid of it. I stop saying the K word. We K word it. Um. So yeah, it's It's one of those things. It's one of those things. So yeah, like I said, I spoke on my snap about some situations I've been in like that, and unfortunately, it can end up this way. Just blessed, I didn't go that way. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just when I think more about the story, the more about the story I think about, the more painful it is. You know what I mean? It's the more painful it is, you know. And it's like, damn, damn, you know what I mean? Like, it should never be, it should never come to this. It should never come to this, you know. So I'm praying for that guy, man. Like all that bullying and all that, I gotta chill, man. I gotta stop putting your hands on motherfucking people. Everybody ain't playing. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't playing. Everybody is not playing. And they coming with the fake news already. Brian and Golden State, they crazy. I hate Instagram sometimes. I hate Instagram sometimes. Yeah, man. So yeah, what we did 26 minutes on the show on the live. Um, what else I want to talk about? I got the Chevy talk. So oh yeah, so boom. Yeah, man. I just wanna make sure that I thank you guys for always tuning in. So boom, we got some changes coming. I know. I tell y'all guys this all the time. I know. But look, I do. I got some changes coming. Um, I got some shit going on where I'm about to go more off site. You know, get a little bit. I'm gonna bring you guys out to get to know me more instead of us just really chilling and vibing like this. I'm gonna bring you outside to my life, my lifestyle. It's time. You know what I mean? It's time for y'all to see some things. Bringing a moderator on right now. Soon, not right now, but soon. I'm gonna be bringing a moderator on to kind of help me go better with the go get better with the topics and things of that nature. So, you know, if any if any female, any lady want to come on and be my moderator, um, got to be not a little bit knowledgeable in everything. Got to be a little bit knowledgeable in sports. Got to be a little bit knowledgeable in the streets. Got to be a little bit knowledgeable in the books. Got to be knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying about certain things. But I just really need somebody. We can have somebody come on and explain the topics, bounce our heads off of. So, um, again, hit me on Instagram, face no case no 30. You know what I'm saying? Hit me on Instagram, face no case no 30. Hit my DM. Again, we looking for the female moderators. You know what I'm saying? We about to get going. You know, my views is up. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. I'm smelling good as always. Everything is headed up from here. You know, I got a few things going on that we don't focus on that. We focus on the real. So everything is looking up from here, man. God, you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Um, damn, I ain't say that shit since like 2014. But no, for real though, everything is looking up, man. Everything is a blessing. I definitely want to get on and just politic with you guys. Please like and subscribe to my page. Please follow us on TikTok. My TikTok at the bottom. Please follow us on TikTok. That's another thing we about to get going heavy. My TikTok already catching a little steam, so follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram. Definitely follow us on YouTube. Definitely subscribe to the YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Yeah, man, we trying to get to it. Like I said, it's for me. Um, the sky's the limit. I mean, like I said, the motion that I'm catching from doing the videos, and I haven't really been going so hard. I've been half speed in the videos just to put something out there and to keep my love for it going. But the love that I've been receiving and pouring in, and I've been listening to what you guys have been saying. About how should I can do this, I can do that. So I've been taking that in on everything. So we're only gonna get bigger and better from here, man. I mean, it's 2026. It's halfway over, shit. So we only gonna get bigger and better. I mean, God, Lord willing, God willing, all glory to God. You know what I'm saying? That's first and foremost, all glory to God. Again, like I said, I talk about this mental health stuff because it's real. I keep bringing it up because it's real. I don't do this mental health shit just to try to get some money and try to be the face and nothing. No, I bring it up because it's real. I bring it up because I went through it. I'm a survivor, dog. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't never look at us as a victim. We're gonna always be the villain. I'm cool with being a villain. Because everything I did was genuine. Everything I ever did came genuinely from the heart, you feel me? So at the end of the day, if you feel yourself trying to finesse me or play me, niggas, you played yourself. That's why you in a bad position that you in now. You in the position you in now because you played a nigga that was genuine. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up out here. You miserable out here because you played a nigga that was genuine. You fucked up out here. You know what I'm saying? I might hit you off with an 8 ball. You need it. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. Everything I ever did, I did being genuine. It wasn't no finesse. I did it because I wanted to do that for my friend, or be there for my brother, or be there for my cousin, or be there. Period. I did it because I was genuine. I picked you because I was genuine. So don't ever get it twisted like you ran a play or anything like that. You played yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. If you look at me, face clear. You know what I'm saying? Eyes white. You feel me? I say all that to say I'm good. Gold mic in my hand. You know what I'm saying? I say to say I'm good. Don't worry about me, baby. I'm straight. I took them knives out my back. You feel me? I took them knives out my back. And I peeped what you did. But I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep it P. I'm gonna charge it to the game. You just know when I come back, I'm gonna tax you. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna always charge it to the game. I'm gonna keep it P. I'm gonna live and die by this pimping. So it is what it is. Me, that's just me popping my shit at the end of the segment. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if I put you on, I did it out of genuine. I ain't got a jealous bone in my body when it come to my brothers. I'm the point guard of the team. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna always throw a oop to my brothers, whether I know you or not. I'm gonna throw the oop to you. It's a genuine thing. I'm gonna give you a leg up because that's men. That's what we supposed to do, especially as black men. If I can find a way to give you a leg up and we can all be on the same level and we can do it, but no, y'all want to play our hand like that. You feel me? So like I said, I'm always keep it a G. I'm gonna always keep it a stacked bundle. You hear me? I'm always, and I'm always been me. I always been Ken. You know what I'm saying? You can't break what you didn't make. I always been Ken. I always been 3-0. That's always been me. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. They're gonna keep throwing stones behind my back because they know if they bring it to my face, I'm gonna handle it. We frontlining everything that's going on around me. I'm frontlining it. That's never changed for me. I'm frontlining everything, so it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if you fuck with me, if you rock with me, if you genuinely love me, you genuinely got love for me, I love y'all. I fuck with you. We locked in, tap in. But if you a sucker and you a hater and you want to smiling in my face and gossiping and doing all that weird shit, it's gonna catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Chevy Rose, again, tap in with the Instagram. Be looking for moderators. Pop out. Rose.